like button, share and subscribe. Remember, eagles flies with eagles. All right now, hit the like button, share and subscribe. This is Arthur Oma, and remember, eagles fly with eagles.
So this message is to you, at C. Jones. You're under my video talking about you did a post on the Scots, and you titled it Eagle something. But I just want to and then you're trying to say I stole your shit. That's what you're saying. Then you had a nerve to tell me that you feel like Tisha when Melody went in there and talked about sponsorship, and she took her ideal and ran with it. I don't know you. I don't know who you are, first of all. I never talked to you. I never seen you. I don't know you. And why would I want to take your stuff? Now, you better put some receipts up there. But you would have to go all the way back to 1970 something. And 1972 was my first paid speaking engagement. And my sermon was titled Eagles Fly with Eagles. And now at C. Jones, you're saying I stole your ish. In the 80s, I was speaking that sermon, Eagles Fly with Eagles. In the 90s, Eagles Fly with Eagles. 2000 and plus, Eagles Fly with Eagles. On down to I teach it to my grandkids. I teach it to my daughter. My daughters are in their 50s. I've been saying that saying to them also. Now, unless you can go all the way back in the 70s and prove that you were preaching this sermon, Eagles Fly with Eagles from the 70s, then you can come and talk to me. But don't insult me like that. Don't be high on your own horse and you delusional, thinking that I am even checking for you. I don't know you. I don't know who you are. I've never seen you before. And then up until 2020, I was teaching medical students. In my classroom, I had the doctors that was already doing their internship. I had the CNAs. I had the physical therapy. I had all these different health people studying towards the health field in my class. And that's why I tell them eagles fly with eagles. It don't matter what level of education you're on. If you're an eagle, you're going to land up in the same spot. That's another eagle. That's just a metaphor. I don't know who the hell you are, but stay away from under. So this is Latrice. Latrice is excited because she's having her wig line lunch release. And and then she's just also has just bought a new building. But what she's done is she even gonna have a fashion show. And her fashion show I thought was so cute. On her wig line, she named her wigs after all of her co-hosts on the cast. It's so cute. But now this lady right here is Selena. That is JJ's ex-wife. I don't know if y'all remember, but I used to watch them on Bring It. Selena got 30 daughters. She got a set of twins. And she got Sanjay now. They were all on Bring It. But anyhow, she's married to JJ, y'all. JJ, I don't have JJ on here yet, but y'all will get to see JJ. And JJ is married to Saguchi. Y'all follow me now. So Latrice has, like I said, has invited the ex-wife of JJ's to the same event that the new wife is coming. And she's here explaining why they can't get along.
You supposed to be around my children and you can't speak to me. But then she was talking about, oh, I was in my phone or doing something. Girls always an excuse. So what's the the excuse when I don't seen you out plenty of times?
Yeah.
And you just walk past like Barry Larry. You know what I'm saying?
Hillary, no, but ain't funny. When it comes to Selena and Gucci being in the same room, I mean, they've been in several rooms together. So I expect everything to go as always.
So what's gonna happen right here when you got JJ caught in the middle? That is the husband. I don't see what neither one of them see in him, but nevertheless they like him. But anyway, I think JJ is a little different from the rest of these men on here. The other two men on here, like Glenn and Cliff, they seem like they're abusive. JJ is more of a comedian. But he's stuck in the middle of these two women. Sure, Shalina got 3 daughters by him, a set of twins, and Sanjay. Now, we all ever saw them on the Bring It. Yeah, the dancers on Bring It. And according to Latrice, she feels like Saguchi is the one that's jealous. Says she feels like JJ is still in love with his first wife. Said it took him 30 years to divorce him. So, well, they got kids together. So I'm sure that, he has some feelings for her. Yeah, it's just normal to have feelings for the first wife. I am not talking about being affectionate. I'm just saying, it's a relationship that we once shared. We built a family. We built things together. We, been through a lot. So when you divorce, yes, you still think about that person. You don't want no romantic relationship, but you want them to feel good about themselves. You want them to feel that, that this relationship ended, but we still has to be great co-parents.
Look at each other, don't say anything to each other, and just go on about their days.
Honey, I don't see how you can be the number one realtor here, because I know plenty of them that don't sell way more houses than you.
Oh, but like, girl, my heart hurts.
I'm just saying.
Girl,
my daughter probably one of them.
So I'm just going to move it on ahead. At this event now, they're going to meet up at the event, and which is just what's so strange. I just don't get it. They still at each other's throat about you not speaking to me. And yeah, that's what Selena keeps saying, that she won't speak to her. That's so petty to me. Meanwhile, you do have the children's involved, where if the stepmom not getting along with their mom, they're not going to be too happy about that. So let's see what's going on now there at the event.
Well, you look beautiful and green, honey. I guess you got the memo.
Green for money, baby. In the building,
So at this event, that's Saguchi. She talking to Saguchi, and I do see Sanjay. Now, Sanjay is there with the ex-wives. Remember, Saguchi is the new wife, and she has brought her oldest daughter there with her. So let's keep it going to see what's going on. This is Saguchi looking over there giving Selena the act on it. She do not like that ex-wife. Now, both of these women are beautiful. He got great taste.
over there.
Girl, listen. I ain't with all that fake ass boy, so I'm gonna stay in my corner.
Me too. I'm here. I don't want to knock nothing down in her because it's so pretty now. My relationship with Jay's ex-wife is kind of like, hey, hi, or not speak at all sometimes. We barely make eye contact when we're in the same room. I mean, I try to stay cordial with her for the kids' sake, but other than that, I don't have a relationship or have a bond with her like, she's my best friend or anything.
It's just that mama speak to you. Okay. No, I was trying to see if y'all hold bells.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she said she wasn't supposed to. Did she ever speak to me? Hell to the mother? No. I would have to walk my sexy ass over there and speak to her like I always do.
Are you serious? She don't speak to you at all?
Never. She speak back.
So that's Selena. That's her chief complaint, that this woman do not speak to her, the new wife, unless she almost just have to speak to her first, y'all. It's petty, but nevertheless, they don't found drama behind who's speaking to who first. And this is a case where JJ just stuck in the middle of the husband.
Oh, spoke to her? No. I'll be there. Okay, baby. So, yes.
I still got your towel in my house.
Bro, I gotta get it off.
That's what I'm gonna do next time.
Really cute. That's cute. Oh, that's a chippy.
Yeah.
That's a jumper. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's real cute. That's real cute.
So, this the only person you see standing there.
I mean, you didn't want to speak at the baby shower, so.
Y'all hear that? It's so petty. But at least the ex-wife is kind of polite when she's talking to the new wife. So that's a different dynamic than what we see Coleslaw do. Coleslaw is very nasty to Mel. But Selena got her problems, but she at least polite when she encouraged courtesies when she talking about her ex-husband to his new wife.
The baby shower, did you see how it was at the baby shower? Did you even try to help out at the baby shower?
I wouldn't have
You never do.
No, I'm not going to pick up that.
You never have.
So she's saying that you didn't even, this is the new wife saying, you didn't even speak to me at the baby shower. Her daughter, one of the twins, had a baby. And I believe both of their daughters just had a baby, both the ex-wife and the new wife. And Selena is saying, do you see how busy I was at the baby shower? So they're still on this, like who spoke to who first. Man, this may be difficult to deal with as the husband now, because you do have 3 kids with this woman, with Selena.
The baby shower is still the same thing.
Oh, well, let's keep it the same then. And number one, I'm not considering be talking to extra.
She just insulted Selena. Just call her, she ain't gonna be sitting here speaking to her extra. You know, because Selena is a guest on the show today, and Saguchi is one of the main characters, and she just told her she ain't gonna, something about she ain't got time to be talking to no extra. That was shade now. Now, I know they're finna get to arguing now.
Oh, you're heated. It's happening so fast. This is not good.
I basically hear a loud commotion, and I look over, and it's Selena and Gucci, and this is my event. I work so hard for my event, and nobody's gonna ruin it. Somebody needs to break this up now. Nick.
Some boundaries gonna have to be set between these two ladies, man. Woo, Lord. So Gucci, that was just really low. I mean, y'all heard Selena was so polite when she was talking to her about, not speaking, and then when she went there about her being her extra, oh wow, that wasn't right, So Gucci.
On Bell Collective.
My main thing was Sanjay and how she was feeling.
So now Saguchi got pretending like she the victim. When she escalated it now. She talking to JJ. JJ is caught in the middle between the two ladies.
So I was kind of really feeling bad that she had to actually see that. As soon as we take 2 steps forward,
So Willie is back in Jackson.
Okay, so Gucci pretending like, she was worried about that daughter because the older daughter was there. But you was not worried about that oldest daughter. You knew that was going to set Selena off when you call her extra on the show. Like, as if, she wasn't nobody. All right. Y'all let these shows go to y'all head. But anyway, and she did a confession on her own, was saying that they don't get along at all. She said that Selena has spread a lot of lies about her, so that's a Gucci. So the children, she has some kids too. Uh, and the children, between the two children set of kids, they don't get along because the two parents don't get along. The ex and the new wife don't get along. So it affected the dynamic with the children too. And yes, it will. Yes, it will. All right. Hey y'all, this is Blacktitanic. I'm out here at Brain Spring Park. Y'all remember when Martel had the children out here Christmas in the freezing cold? Well, this is the park right here. It's actually beautiful. It's called Big Spring Park. Yeah. And then if you look over here, a lot of that Melody has had a lot of her events over there at the Civic Center. Yeah. That's what it's called. Y'all see how beautiful it is? But you remember when he had those children out here and Sugar Mama was telling him she was so cold. He didn't even pick that baby up. He was stone cold when he picked her up. Yeah, and then the Tank gave that speech. Yo, he tells on himself. I remember when Queen Sheba did that interview, and I'm just trying to show y'all the part, y'all. When Queen Sheba did that interview, and he said that children are easily manipulated because one thing he was trying to say that Melody has said things to keep him from seeing the kids for 56 years. She had the children. And Queen Sheba says, no, that's not what I read. It was your son that said that you was the one that had did something to him, right? So then that's when he went on about the manipulation of children. Now, what I was thinking about, y'all see the ducks behind me? See, y'all can see. What I was thinking about was how he manipulated his son. His son gave such an elegant speech. We could tell that the speech was rehearsed because that's what you do. Look, y'all. Y'all see how beautiful he is? Remember, it's what it was in. This winter. These are the. And then y'all remember right here, y'all was afraid that the children were going to fall in the water. I think this is. Then he said Tank fell in the water. What's that, Yeah. Over there is that bridge over there. See if y'all can see the bridge. The red dot, the red thing right there. It's the bridge. Anyway, this is Big Spring Manor. Yeah, this was frozen when you came out here in December. Where did the fish go today? They go to the bottom of the sea. Yeah, all this was frozen. And this was where Tank had made that famous speech about his mama working too much. Oh, I never seen a man gonna criticize a woman for out there hustling for the family. Well, here's to you, Martel. If you got out and work and hustle, maybe she wouldn't have to work all these jobs and work so hard to feed your children, Martel. Your children. Anyway, you guys, I just left the nursing home. I did my nursing home duties. Yeah. go visit, go comb their hair. A lot of them just want their hair combed. There's a little stuff I could do. They were trying to put me to work, Chad. I used to work there too. Oh boy, back when I was in my 20s, I used to work at that same nursing home that I go today. Do my charity work. Yeah, I combed a lot of sisters' heads. You know, they be laying up there, and the other races don't know how to do our hair, so I go in and braid their hair. That's what I do. Yeah. Anyway, I'm finna sign off. Go pick up my sister from the doctor's office, but yeah, this is the part, you guys, if you want to see. I don't know if you can see that brown building over there. That is props. The Civic Center is down here. Melody do a lot of her performance down here also. Yeah, this is like the part where when they had the children sitting down talking to the children about how they felt about them being separated. All right, you guys, y'all enjoy y'all day, and thanks to you, Aunt Ann, for encouraging me to get out and walk. Lord, she don't know when she get her word, it encouraged a lot of people, and I like to thank you because I just been in that house, in that room, and then know I need to exercise, but I just wouldn't get up and go. Bye, y'all. So many have asked the wife or the ex-wife, what is she going to do? Are you going to continue on letting the mistress harass you, bully you, and don't do anything about it? Now, this last incident about this plot that we found out about is definitely at an all-time low. When Martel admits that she, as well as he, was doing this plot behind her back, behind the wife's back. But this is an affair that has been went on about a good 10 years, a decade, right? So the wife has finally left him, but the mistress still continue to seem like she's bitter towards the wife, right? So she's been harassing the wife, calling her, leaving her cruel messages all on social media. All these messages, these cruel, rude, and nasty messages is all on social media. Now the husband was here, refused to tell his mistress to stop, leave his wife alone. Yeah, y'all saw that. He won't do that because he loves it. He loves these two women. It appears that they fighting over him. Well, we also know that the mistress was trying to break up the marriage. And that's why she harassed the wife so much. But what can the wife do legally? So they got something called an interdict, y'all, against the mistress. I don't know what that means. But it says that an interdict can be obtained against the mistress to stop her from contacting, harassing, stalking, and calling, which is what she do. She's done all of it and still doing it. Yes, she still does. And also it can be brought against the husband too. So Mel did make a post because someone asked me. I said, Mel, what are you gonna do about this? Take this out. And so Mel wrote back and said that why she don't put everything on the internet. Just know that sometimes behind the scenes she is still working. So she's still working to do things behind the scene about that situation, you guys. But whatever, this chick right here is the most bitter mistress that I know. She's bitter at Mel. She's bitter at her because, for one thing, she can't get all of Martell attention. So she blames Martell. She blames Melody because her husband don't love her. Well, I don't know how to put it, you guys. But anyway, just know that they say it's called an interdict. That's what this woman could use to keep this girl from harassing her, calling her all these rude names. And don't forget, Melody have asked this man not to have this woman around her kids. But he say she does. She be around those children. And I'm telling y'all something, anybody that hate the mama ain't gonna treat the children right. Yes, y'all heard it. So hopefully in the future, we will hear more about this, what Melody plan on doing about those tapes, what Melody plan on doing about this mistress that have harassed her for a decade. This mistress have stalked, harassed this woman, left cruel messages all over social media for decades. Melody has enough evidence. Yeah, she got enough evidence against this chick. And of course, we know she got evidence against her ex-husband. But this chick right here, hopefully Melody would take time out to do something about this girl right here. And hopefully she will leave this woman alone. Leave the ex-wife alone. She divorced this man and she's still bitter. Still bitter at me. Every chance she get, she gonna throw something at her. Throw something negative towards Melody. Y'all know after that vacation with Martell in Florida, she came out. She was pissed off because he was trying to do some positive co-parent with his children. Oh, she came out. She came out and wrote, talked about how she had the C word, had that virus. Then she told us she must be double sick because he be calling her name in bed. And I'm thinking, well, what kind of person are you that this man will feel so comfortable to say that he been been intimate with someone else that even he supposed to be divorced. You felt like that was a badge of honor for him to say while he was intimate with her, he made a mistake and called your name. You took it as a badge of honor, but Mel went and told you just how it really was. It was not even that. He was on the phone talking about something. He mentioned her name. That's what Mel said. It wasn't anything about them being intimate. In the middle of intimacy, he called her name. That's how she wanted us to believe. But anyhow, you guys, they say it's called interdict. I've never heard of it before, but they just say you could. That's what it calls when you want to take that mistress to court. When you want to file something for that mistress to quit contacting you, quit harassing you, quit saying crude things about you all over the internet. Yeah, it can be done. I've seen some cases where they took these mistresses to court, and sued them for alienation of affection. But you see, a lot of us would not want to go that far. Mel just wanted to get the hell out of the relationship and protect her peace. But this topic right here, where this girl got this pink on, this is the last time I saw her. When she was coming up trying to defend herself about that tape, but she was scared. It's all in her eyes, all in her mannerism. This girl is scared. And let me tell y'all something. If anything go down, Arian, you gonna be left alone by yourself. Cause Martel don't give a damn about you. He's all about self. Yeah. Mel did leave that little note that, she may be behind the scene doing things and she can't always talk about those type of things to the public, but she ain't forgot she doing things behind the scene. Okay, you guys.